OTERL race from Eldora. This is the last race to make the playoffs tonight. We'll also have a special guest for tonight, our dirt analyst, we're going to call him, Carter Rentz. Welcome aboard, Carter. And it should be a nice 150 laps tonight. So I think we should make our picks for tonight. Who are you going to go with? Crying, okay. I'm going to go with a different way. I'm going to go with Gotts. I think I know where he's going to win this race. But Crying is a good pick, though, I'd say. So would you like to give any track information about Eldora? Since you're our dirt expert.
Bottom, but if you get trapped on the bottom, somebody in the middle groove might have the advantage, so you can keep their momentum up. But if you're all by yourself, you're going to want to diamond the corners as much as possible and just try to keep your momentum up.
Oh, by the way, I think they've started the race, and it says it on lap 1.
Alright.
It's also, this is the last race, as I mentioned, to make the playoffs. And by the way, qualifying was earlier. We didn't give it to you guys. It was Crying that won the pole. How many career poles it was from the trucks. Might have been his first pole of the year, I don't know. Crying is leading. He must get through the turn lap 1. Also, I don't know how long the stage is. Stages are for tonight.
I have no idea. Don't have Roll Tide's live stream to go off of either.
So we in this blind. As we're starting to spread out, and Gotts has moved his way up from 7th. By the way, we forgot to mention there was, I think, 8 trucks in tonight's race, I believe. So one safely locked in is Tim, off of his 2 wins. Jones, off of his, I believe he has a win.
And all the winners are locked in.
Yeah. Roll Tide's not here, he had to work. He's in. So the people that need a win is the 54, Jeff Rowe. Bama needs a win. Drew is currently in Texas. Those are the guys that need a win. Could be a points battle, but I think with Drew being here, it turns into a guy that's going to have to win. As you can see, these two battling for 4th, and Texas is in 3rd. So you might be wondering, they go really slow around the corner, about, you say about 80 to 90 miles an hour in the corner.
Bama's way off the pace in the back. He's fallen outside of 54.
Since he did not show up for qualifying, he's probably trying to figure this track out. Longer race could benefit him, trying to figure it out. So we were scheduled to do 75 laps, but we had a vote. And the truck drivers decided 150 would be better. That's good for us, broadcasting this race.
I kind of unmute one of them so I can get lap count and stuff like that.
Alright.
I think I'll unmute Kyle.
Also, I should say there's no pitting in this race either. Your tires look good for the whole race. The only time we're going to have pit stops is for the stage, if anybody thinks they want to pit. Maybe adjust your truck if you're not liking it.
Yeah, Kyle, I unmuted you so I can get a lap count and whatnot. Stage results. Get any information. We got 28 to go here on this stage.
Very long stage.
Yes.
we're going to look around the track and see if we can find any action. We have a battle for Texas and Gotts. I think that's for 4th. 24 is behind. Tim has really dropped back. And Drew is a mover.
Prime and Raven seem to have checked out from the field here.
What about picking Drew? I've been helping him all week here. Ooh, Texas is wrecked. Well, it's weird about this track. You can go sideways 90 degrees and get hit. It might not be a, you know, how loose you are here.
Seems like they're still green right now. Everybody's up full speed.
Also, I don't know how much you know about Eldora. Is it what type of dirt is it? Is it just regular dirt?
No, I'm sure it's a form of clay, hard, one that takes moisture really well.
How well
dirt tracks are.
This game does it, watering the track, and it is kind of light looking in the middle.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'd call this track right now. The conditions. It's kind of. It looks like it's optimal stage. Doesn't look too wet. Doesn't look too dry. Just looks right in the middle.
We're right on board here. We're trying to see what he's doing here, because whatever he's doing, he's got a down point. I don't know if you can analyze what he's doing, because since I have no idea. I know you got to turn right a little bit here.
A little bit, not a whole lot. He's just going on the bottom, kind of slowly, kind of straighten out, move it back and forth, try to hold the line really well, and try to keep the wheel straight off the corner and get some speed built up. Pretty simple line. He's not hugging it super tight to the bottom, which kind of surprised me. I think that's the best line around the track, but obviously right now it's working for him.
And he doesn't really have to be defensive right now. He can literally try what he wants to. It looks like Bama's struggles continue. He fell a lap down while we were watching pass him. We're going to again look for more action. Gotts and Drew have a battle for 3rd again. And Jones just stalks him right behind with Tim. It's also, I believe, a regular season points leader is Tim.
Yep. I believe as long as he started the race, he clinched it too. So
we're going to give him his shining moment here. Congratulations, Tim, on your regular season title. And your run for your championship continues. That leaves me to a quick introducement. We're going to be doing, I believe, Sunday night after our cup race, we're going to be doing a media day. We're not confirmed yet, but I'll comment under this video when we're doing it. It's going to be all about the trucks, getting you set up for the playoffs. And we'll be having live interviews from our Championship 6. So we know 5 of them, but we're looking, whether it's Gotts or Drew or whoever might win this race, like Alabama or Texas or Jeffro. I think I mentioned everybody that needs a win.
Yep, we got our 5, and then our 6th driver will either be Gotts, Drew, Bama, Texas, or Flip. Those who are in it.
And Carter will also be there too. He'll be like asking the questions, our media man. Which I've asked him to ask him the tough questions, no easy questions. So I'm interested in what he's going to ask them. And then we'll have our odds for our championship. It's also, and we'll tell you the playoff points, because the points will reset to their playoff points. And it is 1 round that will eliminate 2 and be the championship for, I believe, at Homestead. On June 25th, I think, is the championship in the trucks.
Yeah, I think so.
Our opening round, I think, is at Kentucky.
Yep. Kentucky,
Dover,
Talladega, Dover.
Talladega. So Dover's the elimination race.
And capped off at Homestead.
Looks like it'll be the longest truck race of the, well, actually, this is the longest truck race, with it being 100%.
Lap-wise.
Yeah.
But it won't take as long.
Well, this is mean and green so far. Nobody's really roughing it up.
Ooh, we got Crine having a little bit of trouble getting around the 54. It's going to hold up his progress a little bit. Maybe the 15 can capitalize and pull
Gets under him, though. Crine is now a lot.
It's clear.
How many laps we got in the stage?
How many laps to go? Kyle, how many laps you guys got to go?
So while he figures that out, Crine is also looking for more playoff points. How many laps did he say?
10 to go.
This would be very important if Crine was to get this playoff point.
I guess he doesn't really have a surplus, so I mean he needs to build some up here if he's going to have a good shot moving on to the championship 4.
Let's see how Raven's going to clear this 54.
The gap right now between Crine and Raven's about 1.8 seconds.
So I don't know if there's any other regular season points battle for position there. Each play, the top 5 in points is rewarded some playoff points. Regular season. You know, the points that are rewarded the most. Don't have an exact number on that. Might find it here for you guys.
10 playoff points, I think, to the regular season champion.
Let's see who the next one Crine could allow us. Texas is in turn 1 and 2 now. Crine, I can see him back here.
My bad. It goes 8 playoff points for the regular season points champion. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Very good. Also, I forgot to give a shout out to our part-time drivers. We'll not be able to see any of them race anymore, our cup drivers. Shannon won that championship. We were keeping points for that. He had 86, so he was the best part-timer. And yeah, playoff points, you were talking about, Crine only has that 3 playoff points from his win at Talladega. So yeah, he needs to win a stage or something. He's getting ready to lap Texas here. But I'll give Raven some credit here. He is clearly gapped him away from 3rd. He's kept himself in 2nd solidly. So maybe he could be figuring this out. The longer we go. Crine and Jones still have a battle. That is for, let's see, for the top 5, the last point. Crine's having a little trouble out in Texas. I believe this is 5 to go on the stage.
How many laps this time, Kyle? 2 to go.
2 to go. Okay. This is big for Texas. Jeffro needs him to stay on the lead lap. And get the lucky dog.
I don't think Crine really needs to push the issue here. He's got a pretty comfortable lead, and I think he'll just kind of let him skate on by here.
And points, as I was going to mention, yeah, Jones has a comfortable lead over Raven, so yeah, he's locked in 2nd. So Raven's technically going to be 3rd, or in fact, Drew could catch him in points. And that was the stage right there. Crine wins your stage. That's his first stage win of the year. Raven in 2nd. And 3rd, I believe, was the 19. The 20 was 4th. And it looks like the 24 might have edged the 4. I do not know. For 5th. In that last point.
Was the top 5 Crine, Raven, Drew, Gotts, Jones? Is that correct, Kyle? Alright. Coolio.
Alright. Let's see if anybody wants to pit here. You know, the
I think we'll have a few takers.
54 is lucky dog. He might as well come on in. Now the question is, will the 98 take the wave around? Might be the best option.
I don't see everybody pitting though.
That could be true.
Definitely gonna have at least. Oh,
yeah, crying. Oh, did they?
Yep.
Alright, let's watch the restart here. We didn't get to watch the opening one.
That would lead me to believe that some people are looking to make some adjustments.
Stage 2. I wonder if the 98 took the wave around. I'm gonna see what Drew can do behind Raven. Ooh! Oh, I think he cut him off.
Caution on the speed.
Our first caution of the night. So restarts will be though. I don't know if you told him what the pace speed was. Actually, looks like 98's going around and get his lap back now. So that'll put everybody back on the lead lap.
Very fortunate for him there. Able to put new tires on, maybe make an adjustment too, and now he gets his lap back right away in the stage.
No. How many laps is this stage while we have this quick caution here? Also, all these cautions will be quick cautions tonight, as Raven's dropping to the rear, causing that one to Drew. If they're going to waste this lap, that would be the best idea.
Yeah, they kind of sped up. I thought they were going green for a second.
We're going to keep them, I feel like there's something I forgot to say. I'm having a Rick Allen moment, I'm sorry. As they get ready for the restart, though. It's crying, fires it off. Do you think the outside has much of a chance to make a...
Got a spinner.
We got a spinner.
98 around the back straightaway. Caution on the speedway.
Alright, as I was asking you before that caution, do you think there's an outside here at all?
Like, right, how far are we thinking the outside?
Like right now, the way the 24 is. He's not against the wall.
I think you gotta go even higher than that. The idea is you gotta be right up in that little black stuff. And what I usually do, I always let the right rear kind of bounce off of it. That's how high I like to run here, and you get some pretty good lap times there in that area, but you got to be really disciplined with the wheel. It's a difficult line to run, but there is some speed there for sure.
I don't think I've seen anybody try that of this crew. It'd be interesting if somebody experimented with that. Grind fires it off again. I think the bottom two, as he's proven time after time, I think it's the best lane to restart. Might look like they were in the wall back there. I don't want to jinx it now, but you think it's the crying show? Tonight, it looks like it.
It's looking to be that way right now, and I don't really see anybody that's posing a real threat to him, so as long as he can stay out front and stay out of trouble, I think he's got a really good shot at taking this one home.
Right, we're going to have an update. Drew's bowing for third after he just got wrecked in that second caution.
Right back straight away, Texas around.
And that's going to bring out the caution. We'll see how Raven's progress was from starting in the back. I believe he's
sixth.
Yeah, he's sixth. And the 19 is fourth, Drew. I want to say it was something to do with the back two back there, the 54 and 3 on that one.
Yeah, I was watching actually. The 54 kind of slid up into the 20 and then bounced off the 20, came down the track, and the 3 ended up spinning into the wall.
I'll give you aerial cam of the restart here from Crines. Coming to get the green again. Stage number 2. Crines just hooking that bottom on that restart. Is Drew going in the middle? Can't see from the aerial. switch. Drew with an impressive pass. The second. I don't know how he did that. I don't know if you saw anything.
Ooh, we got 24s around front straightaway.
Ooh, yes, a lot of action back there.
Caution again.
Yellow flag.
We're getting into a string of cautions here. Sense of urgency must have gone up.
I think too, everybody learns that you gotta get the spots while you're doubled up. It's the best time to attack, I've noticed. They might be going green here. Yeah, they are. Can Drew do it on the outside again, or should I say the middle? Nope, Crine rotates
15,
the bottom.
He's gonna go for third here down the backstretch. They go 3 wide.
It's Crine and
Clearing for now.
Crine's gonna clear Drew. It's gonna single him out. Raven gonna clear Gotts. Gotts hits the wall.
Drew right in the back bumper of Crine now in the turns 1 and 2. He looks to the inside, maybe a little contact. Crine will keep the lead down the back straightaway.
Trying to show a little pressure under him. Crine threw it in there. Really sideways. Kept.
It's like Drew had a chance to get there, but he kind of followed him into that spot.
He's no pressure from third right now. He could set up another path. I think Crine's going to drive a little bit away. Crine just gets it more sideways than Drew entering the corner.
And Drew, he's driving harder. I wonder if he went with a tighter preset, because it looks like his truck just kind of floats up the track as he goes to the corner. Well, the 16, like you said, it has it pitched sideways. It can rotate through the corner properly.
I don't know if you remember, I was coaching to run the preset 9. That is the recommended setup. I think you agree with me on that one.
For sure. No doubt.
So then you guys get on NASCAR Heat and you want to run the trucks, run preset 9. I would say. Raven's starting to pull away from Gotts. I think Gotts and Drew are starting to get the hang of it the longer we go. Ooh, Drew ran too low there. Almost hit that white line. Would you like to tell everybody about
a little bit.
Hitting the white line? Is it good or bad, or?
I think it can help you out a little bit if you keep
straight.
Adjust the wheels to it. It can help you turn almost to the corner, and the lower you go, obviously, here, probably the better.
I would say, and plus dirt racing, I've always known searching for grip can be important, you know. Yep. Maybe if that part's not been used, maybe you can find more grip.
I like to put my left front about right up against the line. I like to paint the line, as they say.
Kevin Harvick out of Atlanta. And I would say, you know, the rough tracks, everybody says it reminds them of sort of dirt. You know, sideways. I mean, there's no comparison. It's like, anyways, to dirt racing. Asphalt. Ooh, Raven hits the wall hard. This tense battle for third. Gotts is actually utilizing that higher line a lot more. As much as we talk about, there is a lot of different lines to me, it looks like, to actually run here.
And Gotts is experimenting even higher up the track. He's keeping in total at the 15 here.
Ooh, he about hit the inside wall. Yep.
Costly for him.
And Drew, I think, is trying to push it too much. He's not catching. Crine's just setting a consistent pace out here. Lap after lap.
That's what it takes to be successful here. It's not all about those fast lap times. You gotta be able to put them all together. And
he may be a dangerous driver. He can figure out on pavement eventually. Because you're pretty good at dirt.
Yeah, I think definitely being familiar with the dirt allows drivers to run a looser setup, and looser is usually fast, so I see him becoming successful one day also on the asphalt.
Let's say he's already the third best driver in dirt in our league. Could be second, but I think Shannon's still pretty good at dirt. And then I think after that, then fourth is kind of questionable. You don't really, you know.
Yeah, it's really up in the air, I'd say, for sure. I think Crine could actually be any of the three. In late models, I felt like he was faster than me. He's running better laps. So.
That's why I was like opening it to debate. So I mean, you know, as everybody debates Jordan and Michael, you know, that can be open for debate. Like this is. It's Texas and Bama are having. Ooh, Texas just turned right. Ooh, he might get the 54. Oh, he did. That's going to be a caution. I just happened to notice. Ooh, Crine almost hit him.
A big old mess.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Are they still going?
It looks like.
I'm surprised. I saw contact for once.
Is there no more cautions? Oh, they never touched.
Oh, okay. And maybe it's just the broadcast glitch.
Huh.
That is weird. Well, I guess you can chalk that down. Have you ever? No, I've never. Moments.
The one thing I want to point out here is the 15 is doing considerably well for having zero dirt experience going into this event.
Yes, we should check it up for the guys with zero dirt experience. Like Tim and Raven are both slicing and dicing it here. Also, the 3 and the 54 went a lap down. I think 54 is the first car down currently. Bama is going in. Yeah, Crine might lap. I don't know how many laps go on the stage. But that could be a killing moment at the Texas and Jeffro's race if he laps Bama. How many laps to go is Raven reporting on the stage?
How many laps we got in the stage, Raven? $14 to go.
14 to go. So I don't do this very often. If you guys are enjoying this video, you can like it or whatever. I'm not saying you have to. It's something I would like to see if everybody likes dirt racing. You know. I just thought about maybe, I don't know, if they ever ran a dirt league, I'd rock it. Because I'm not very good at dirt.
15, use it to 54 there. Getting by in lap traffic here.
Texas is in the wall hard on the outside. Ooh, he's ghosted. That could have been bad. Texas goes 2 laps down. That could be a race killer.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to overcome.
He's going to good thing the race is a lot longer. How many laps will this final stage be? Also weird to say the final pit stop will be coming up soon too. Not used to predicting that in a race. Bama is going to go a lap down here. Crine's fighting him. Lap down. That could be bad for Jeffro's race too. Especially this race kind of has a green flag run type of feeling to it. Again, I had this feeling coming into the dirt race it could happen, you know. Ooh. Not Crine. Bama tried to cross him over, but just not quick enough. They're on the bottom.
Crine's got about half track lead, it looks like. At least the straightaway.
Yeah, Drew's the one in second. He's picked up the pace. He might have found something in the pits to adjust.
It's entirely possible. I knew the 16 was looking at possibly finding some adjustments that could help him here.
One of those things is the driver, and then he finds something. It just could be a killer for the field. So the 15 lag out?
Yep, 15 done.
We'll see him in the playoffs, though, but that sucks. He had a good truck. Limited dirt experience, and he was running in the top 5 consistently tonight.
Yep.
Also, hopefully they will get their internet problem. The playoffs are coming up. That's some momentum you're going to carry in the playoffs. Hopefully they can rebound once the playoffs start.
Crying now.
Alright, the fastest man in town, he needs a little distraction.
Should we dial him up here? Ask him a couple questions.
I'm thinking about it.
I got it.
I'm gonna have to unmute him for him to hear the broadcast. Yeah, you are practicing that. I'm asking him questions. I'd say if he could give us a Clint Boyer interview, that'd be great, but I don't see that.
Sounds like there's some arguing going on. How's it going, Crime? I'm gonna use you for a lap reference now.
Yeah, we're
Kyle legged out. Kyle legged out, so I need lap counts and stuff from you. When I ask, you don't need to give every lap, but.
Let's see what position will Raymond finish tonight. Is it in the trucks?
3 to go on the stage. I think he finished 9th. I think there's 9 trucks in the race.
Alright, that 9th place finish will not show how good he was for dirt tonight. Or Eldora, I'm sorry. Remember, this track has a name, it's just not the dirt track. Make that clear, it's Eldora. And the Dirt Derby. Don't let anybody say it's the Demolition Derby, because it's not. And I know that upsets car when somebody says the Demo Derby.
So it lost my respect for Ben Rhodes.
It's crying my lap Texas and Jeffro again.
Like flag.
It's a good thing the stage is over. That 16 just dialed in.
Opening a can of whoop ass.
Another stage win. Crying comes home with the stage. That's 2 valuable playoff points. Puts him at 5 as their counter.
Drew gets second.
Yes, he did, I believe. And Gotts is 3rd. Tim is 4th.
Drew
Jones is 5th.
Tim Jones.
If Bama went a lap down, Bama will be the lucky dog recipient. This Texas is going to have to take a wave around here if he wants to get back in this race. Being 2 laps down. I'd be interested if the 54 takes that same approach. But I think they'll want adjustments. Hey, 1 lap down, you can still come back from that. Pause in the action, but we'll have the restart here in just a second. Alright, stage 3, the 24 looks like he stayed out. Take the lead from Crime. And Crime working on the outside. We're green.
I just heard Jeffro through Crime's echo.
Huh.
He wants somebody to wreck somebody.
He needs that caution to put him back on the lead lap.
I think he wants the 24 to take the 16 out.
I think Crime's just too good. He actually ran the top really good. So he might have got his truck and his setups and how good of a driver he is racing this truck. Ooh, something about race there, it looked like. And they kept it straight. Also, I think if I would have made the pick first, I would have cried fortune pick Scar. But so far, your pick looks really strong.
Yes, sir.
He's running even lower. He's painting that white line, as you just said. We might be talking too much about him, but it's just a masterpiece how he's to win all the state and win the race.
It's looking very likely at this point. Still a lot of laps though.
He could be 2 for 2.
Talking about how great you're doing, Crying.
On dirt. He's already got the All-Star win on dirt. Trying to go 2 for 2. And I think Carter might be a little jealous, so. He went quiet on us. I think I'm right.
What?
I think you're getting a little jealous of him sweeping the dirt this year.
Oh,
could be.
No. I can take him.
Oh, we can take him. But Jones is actually keeping an actually good pace. But
2 Iowa racers.
Oh, they're both from Iowa? I didn't even know that.
Yep.
I feel like Iowa, I mean, I know it's known for Knoxville, the Dirt Hall of Fame, but I think it might be a dirt state. Like you think of Ohio, Pennsylvania,
Midwest,
Indiana. And I think Minnesota is probably a dirt state too, I would say. And Wisconsin.
Probably, in general, yeah, for general preference, I'd say.
Drew has cleared Tim. Drew got really loose, and Tim just keeping right on him. And Gotts, I think that higher line might be hurting him. He was running earlier. He's back to the bottom, I noticed. So we have a battle.
It's hot up here in the booth.
We need to turn the fans on. And this is all press box from here at Eldora.
Little slip up from the 16 has allowed the 24 to get right in his bumper here.
I think it's getting a little dusty too. It's hard to see down there. Feel bad for the fans. Hopefully they brought some goggle or, yeah, whatever, goggles, I guess. I don't know.
Sunglasses work.
Sunglasses, okay. True.
I think that's a little bit... Nobody wears those at dirt tracks.
Yeah, just trying to be funny.
Just the Eldora truck race.
Those drivers might need to tear off, but actually we don't have the little thing they put on the left front.
Windshield.
You know what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crying.
Sounds like there's some, a lot of chatter on the scanner.
It's radioactive, isn't it? I kind of can't wait for Media Day when we do this. Hopefully everybody watches. Sunday we'll be doing it live. Put in the comments if we actually are. For this video. Because it should be entertaining. I don't know how it will go. Open mics.
They're talking about Natalie Decker right now. I can hear.
How many laps even is this final stage?
How many laps we got to go, Klein? 42 to go.
Because I'm thinking I'm ready to go for dinner after this. No, I already had dinner earlier. But he's putting a beating on the field, except for Jones is keeping good pace. Jones is not going to make him
10-4.
Make him earn this win. Also, I guess I can make the announcement for next season in the Truck League. This Truck League will be changing it. Actually, I'll have Carter make the official announcement to you guys.
Yes, we should be basically swapping the Truck and Xfinity cars. We'll be running Xfinity cars for this series, with the addition of adding races to the schedule as well. And then we'll be running the truck races on our short tracks, the Cup Series. Name is still to be determined for the series. It's obviously not going to be called the Truck Series anymore because we're not racing trucks.
Yep.
So we'll have to figure that out here real soon.
So this is the last race at Eldora in our league, may potentially.
For points.
Yes.
For a while.
There's one trophy here. It's that golden shovel. You can get it. So we're going to do a crank it up here, pausing the action. There's a lot of horsepower here, but you can still hear it though.
Oh!
Oh, we
Trouble.
have a wreck. Never
16
mind.
around. Into the,
The
3.
leader is in the wall. That's going to bring the caution out. What a change of events. For crying.
Ooh, that's...
He's going to now have to drive through the field. I think the 54 gets the free pass.
It's time to go to work now, Crying.
It's time to pull those belts tighter.
That's good.
This just changed. This is race implications. And the 54 is back on the lead lap.
There is some grip right up against the wall, Crying.
He is praising them.
If you can, like... Yeah, I like bounced the right recorder off the wall.
Alright, no advice. He's going to have to earn it. I'm just kidding. I want to show. It's like Kyle Busch right now, and, you know, you guys watched the race last night. No green, obviously. So when they go green, it'll be 40 laps to go.
Something like that.
It's doable. Right.
Yeah, for sure, especially with the pace he's been on, I think certainly possible.
It does make it more entertaining for us.
You can pass here.
Get 2 on the restart and then get 1 at a time.
I heard on the scanner that you can't pass here.
I'm not going to comment on that because I think we've seen they on the restart though, and they didn't go. Another lap we'll waste here. Also, I noticed always in the truck guys do in real life, they get down there on the bottom, get some cool dirt, cool their tires. So I don't know if that actually works on here. You know what?
Probably not.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting if it did.
I don't think it's a temperature thing either. I think it's like the loose dirt on the tires.
I think for me though, I feel like the longer we run laps, the older it helps me. I don't know, longer the run.
Could be a placebo effect.
Ooh, the 24 barely cleared the 19. 19 got loose. Ooh, there's a lot of contact.
16 here.
There's a lot of oh, he was under Gott's. Caution. 3's end up in the win at 2.
16 and again.
This time wasn't, and the first time wasn't his fault. This time might have been, I don't know, Gott's truck's like jumping.
Rear end came out.
So I believe the 3 is going to get back on the lead lap. I don't think he was, ooh, I don't think Bama knew he was coming by. Little sheet metal bent right there. That's alright, no aerodynamics needed though. Here. So I forgot to congratulate 24 making the playoffs, Jones, and then Tim making the playoffs. Congratulations. Roll Tide, even though he's not here, congratulations. And forgetting somebody else. Oh, Tim. I said Tim. Grind. And Raven. And they're green. Jones and Drew have a battle for the lead. How's Crying's progress going back there?
He's battling with Gotts for 4th right now.
Drew looks under the 24. He kind of hits him a little bit, not much. The corner, he looks below him. He tucks back in line. He's trying to run a little lower line than him. Also, we should make known Drew is safe right now, so he doesn't need to like pull a Jimmy Johnson type of thing. If you guys remember at the Oval, and let somebody else win the race, could, you know, that doesn't have a win.
I think as long as Gotts doesn't win this race, he's got this final playoff spot.
Yep.
He should have a 14-point gap right now. Which, yeah, Gotts would have to win.
Yeah.
Make it in.
It's coming down to that. No more points. Now let's see how Crying's progress through the field.
He's about to clear Gotts for 4th here.
Alright. They have a battle for 2nd, Drew and Tim. Crying just hooks it way down there. He got some time. He's going to clear that.
The inside of Tim.
Yeah. How many laps to go? We're clicking them off though.
About 30, I think.
So he's got time. Tim putting him a nice fight.
This makes it a little interesting here.
Also, it is a clean fight, too, might I add. Ooh, might have slid up, but that's alright. Get a little loose. Ryan's going to get under this 19. Ooh, he put him in the end wall. That's going to bring out another caution, I believe. Yep. I think, does this put the 3 officially all the way back on the lead lap? So remember I said Drew didn't need to make a mistake? That's going to put him at the back. And now that opens the door for Gotts. And Texas is back on the lead lap. That's going to hurt Krein's progress. He's going to have to do that again.
Krein, what the hell are you doing?
Get ready for the green here with how many laps to go, geez?
25 it was.
Ooh, that's going to be tough. He's going to have to do it again. He's still got time, though.
He's a knock in another wreck.
Yeah, he needs to get to like third or fourth, and if caution
50.
Or he backed off. That's going to hurt Krein's progress.
That's really hurting Krein here.
Gotts is going to try to clear Tim. He's got to clear him and get to work on this 24. He wants to make it in the playoffs.
I know.
Because the 54 bounces off somebody. And they bounce into him right back.
The 16's way back now. He got caught up in that. He's currently last.
Ooh. The laps are just ticking down. Another lap here. Gotts has finally cleared Tim. Well, maybe not. Tim gets a run on the outside. Gotts has got to have no pressure on to catch that 20. Also, he is my pick. Now my pick's out doing here right now somehow.
Currently, yeah.
Circumstance. Let's watch Krein. He's got ahead of the 54. Ooh, the 3's in the wall. The 19 might have put him up there in it. Krein's going to take another one. That's an easy pass right there. Scott's getting some heat from Tim. Jones has emerged. He might have figured out something too to his truck also.
He didn't look very strong in the first stage, but obviously now he's looking pretty good.
I think his times are kind of consistent. If he can run times he's run, might be tough because Krein's got to get around. Bam is a tough one to pass. Drew. I would say Tim might let him go. I don't. I think Tim's just using this race to figure out dirt a little better. You know, ooh, Bam hit the wall. How many laps to go?
How many laps? You're gonna have to go wait for a second to get the line.
It's alright. I know he's trying to. Drew might make a mistake there. It's gonna have his chance to get one right here.
There we go.
Oh, he kept it straight. What a move.
17.
Oh, what a battle. He can get 2 for 1. This is what he needs to do. I think this time is just ticking away.
Oh my God.
He's trying to get under him. We proved the last time he can get wrecked by getting under sometimes. Man was going to cross him over, and I don't think he saw him. That's going to bring out a caution.
Yeah, caution's out.
It just gets worse for Krein. It gets worse for Krein and Drew.
Why are you apologizing?
Gotts is now in a prime place. Actually, Drew is 4th. Actually, I didn't recognize.
15 to go.
The door just keeps opening for Gotts.
He needs the win, too.
I believe Texas is our next highest one that needs a win. With the 54 and the 98. I'm going to ride aboard here and see if Gotts can get a good restart. He needs to at least clear Tim if he wants to hunt this 24.
I think the 16 has a chance if he can clear the 3 here.
20 got a great restart, but the bottom
16
prevails.
was a good start.
Crine! You know how to hook the bottom. Ooh, it's getting tight there.
Contact.
Ooh, the 3's in the air. I didn't think you could actually get air at this track. That's going to bring out a caution. That's not good for Gotts. Gotts lost second, but he's going to be on the bottom, at least. That is what he needs. And maybe they're giving a little 3 wide salute there. I guess Tim was third. And now Drew is in second. And Crine is in the back again. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe Gotts was in second. They just swapped. Okay. Maybe the caution was called earlier. Crine's behind this 54. Let's watch him here. Can he get a good restart again? He got a good one. Jeffro got a decent one too. Through the field. Drew's going to try in the middle again. He gets squeezed though this time. Gotts is going to clear the 4. The 98 hits the back. Drew's going to get 2 right here. Then he'll push up into him. They're getting close. 3-1. Crine got 2. Gotts is in second though.
Gotts looking strong here.
Crine's trying to clear another one. He did. To 4th. How many laps to go?
Fuck him.
To 3rd.
Bumpers are made for bumping.
And now when you get to the 20, he needs to go for the win. Oh, he got bumped back.
Contact.
That's what happens when you do it too early. As Drew slides it in there. Crine crosses him over. That was actually a good pass there, though. Crine runs it as low as he can. We're still watching Gotts. Now Gotts is going to get some heat from the 16. 19 is actually coming back on the inside. Nope.
Almost got too low there. He lost all.
That 16 is actually running the top pretty good. He's going to get under the 20 here. I think Crine has something, if he can run the top, I think could be interesting. How many laps to go now? Gonna slide the 20. Crossover.
I'll ask him once they hit the line.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been saying slide job.
5 to go cut. 5 to go this time or 6 to go this time? 6 laps to go.
He's trying to, this is what the 24 needs. Oh, he's in the wall. He got his quarter panel stuck. That's what the 24 needs.
I can count it down now.
Gonna try it again.
5 to go.
Next lap there'll be no more cautions. Drew threw it in there. He was wow. That helped Crine actually clear him.
Yep.
That was benefit. Now can Crine hunt him down. One more caution.
4 to go.
No more cautions for this race.
He's catching them. It's going to be close here.
He's going to have to do a slide job, I think. Will he be like Kyle, he's come 1 spot short as he did last? 3 to go.
3 to go.
I don't know what end Crine's better, but the 24 is actually hooking the middle. Also, when Jones did it right, we didn't do an interview with him. This could be interesting if he does. 2 to go, though.
2 laps to go.
Can he hold him off? The fastest truck in town.
That was a good car. He pulls up a lot right there. He's going to need to get to his bumper next time by.
Can you get under him? Can he do a slide job? Last lap. We're about to find out.
1 lap to go.
He hooks the bottom better than him. It's going to come down to the last corner.
He's gonna have a shot at him here. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna have to throw it in there. He's going for it. He hooked the bottom. It wasn't enough.
Make contact.
He hits him up the track. Oh, the 24's gonna win the race at a photo finish.
Oh my.
Oh, he got loose off the corner. Jones is your winner.
Race. Somebody take a picture of the results.
He takes down him at a photo finish. Jones is your winner.
Damn it, crying.
You come up a spot too short. Maybe an inch too short, we're gonna say. And that 24 has momentum going into the playoffs now. Cashing another win in. This in Gateway were his 2 wins this year. So we'd like to congratulate the 20 truck on making the playoffs. Or wait, was it the 19? Never mind. I think it's Drew, right? He's in the last spot?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Drew, on making the playoffs. And yep, crying. Ooh, he got in the 19.2s. Faster than his qualifying. Yeah, Jones figured something out. And some good lap times. Alright, next week will be our opening playoff race. From Kentucky. I get the winner's truck for you guys. Could you unmute Jones and ask him if he wants to do an interview?
It's on Kevin's broadcast.
So I think that was our first photo finish this year too.
Anybody have the results?
I have no idea where Victory Lane is. Oh, it's Victory Lane down here on the left.
They're not your friends? So.
Here's Victory Lane. We found it, the stage. Does Jones want his interview, did you say? Or?
What?
Does Jones want an interview?
Hey, Jones. Would you like an interview from Kevin? Alright. Yeah, he'll take an interview.
Alright. Does he have his thing where it's on, everybody can hear him, his voice?
Do you have your voice being shared right now? Yeah.
Alright, we're going to get here with your winner. He said he's good. Alright, here we go. Let me unmute him here. Alright, here's your tonight's winner, Jones. There is a spectacular win here at Eldora. We're down here in Victory Lane. So how was the race out there, Jones? You and Crine had an awesome photo finish.
Yeah, Crine was fast, you know. I once I got behind him, I kind of figured out how to, you know, what his line was, and I started picking up my time, and I was able to hang with him. But yeah, he was fast. I think I got lucky, you know.
And you did make your truck faster. I feel like you made some adjustments. Like Crine, we talked about Crine made some adjustments. You think, you might have made your truck better to stay with him. So I don't know if you felt that way.
Yeah, I made I made some adjustments on the one. I only pitted once. I made a few little tweaks to it, but it was more just me figuring out how to run the track. Once I figured that out, it was,
Game on.
yeah, it was a little bit better.
Also, to take us back on the last lap, what were you thinking there going in the last corner?
Just don't wreck. don't let him get up beside me, and he got right there. I mean, it was a good finish.
Yep, you and Crime brought the excitement level for tonight, that's for sure. Awesome win out there, and congratulations too. Out there. Yep. Alright, that is all from tonight. Again, like I said, tune into our playoff media day. We will have it broadcast live on this channel. I'll put in the comments when it's live. Hopefully you guys subscribe. You guys can watch it, and I'll see you guys next time.